Hi guys, welcome to my channel Confessions of a Gaming Mum, and welcome to me post Sunday run at my favourite place to run, which is the fort near where I live. It's super foggy today, as you can probably tell from the window, which makes it absolutely beautiful because it's on the river. Like I said, it's super old around here. There's not much really around here apart from the old fort. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful when I run. I'll probably post some pictures here if I can remember. But I managed to do a 5k run today. So just slowed my pace right down to make sure that I could actually do it, rather than last week where I nearly killed myself, so I could just about do a 4k. So really pleased with myself. My times are just super scuppered in terms of when, like last year, or I say last year, this year, I managed to get myself down to 5k in under 30 minutes. That's far off at the moment. One of my New Year's resolutions is to get out running regularly again, but maybe not at the rate that I was running, maybe like twice a week or something rather than 3 times a week, because my feet just can't take it, because my toes are just in such a state. I think it's because I need better trainers. Well, not better trainers, but I need a bigger size up, because I think they start to pinch later on in the run, and it leads to my toes getting pinched and the nails going all manky and horrible. But I won't go into it too much. Busy day today, got to go back and have my shower and stuff, wait for our shopping to come in so I could do a shopping haul. Super expensive one because we've ordered all the alcohol for Christmas. So yes, we got that, and then have to drop my nan's shopping off today, and then meeting up with my family for a Christmas walk trail thing, so that should be lovely. But anyway, I really need the loo, so I'm not going to spend too long talking. So I will probably see you for the shop haul. Hi guys, so the shop actually arrived on time. We thought it was actually going to be late today. Luckily it wasn't, so because like I said, we've got a busy day today. This is probably the biggest shop that we'll probably do, and obviously it's the last shop before Christmas, so it's pretty expensive. There's not much actually on there for Christmas, because the only stuff really we need to get now is the stuff actually for Christmas dinner, which we want to buy fresh, like the veg and the turkey and stuff. So yeah, we've got all the other, like the snacks and things beforehand, so the main thing today was just alcohol, hence why it's so expensive. But anyway, let's go through it and see what we've got for our last shop before Christmas. As always, starting over here, so what have we got? So we've got some of my yogurts that I normally have. We're going to give this a go. I'm going to try and make like a vegan pasta, like creamy pasta bake. So I've got some Violife cream cheese to give that a go, because apparently that's quite nice. So yeah, that's on the list. I wouldn't normally buy it because I think it's quite expensive, but yeah, just going to give it a go, see how we get on with it. Got Bubs's yogurts, got my husband's usual beetroot falafel and his usual yogurts. Stocking up on the Oatly just to make sure we've got enough milk over Christmas. And we've also got some Violife grated cheese, because obviously it's one of the best out there in terms of actually tasting like cheese. So I'm planning to mix that with the cream cheese to make the pasta bake, so hopefully it turns out okay. Also got some more Oatly single cream and custard, just in case we run low. I don't think we will, but you never know. Got my usual turkey mince for my keema, because I plan on being good up until Christmas. Got a vegan pie for my husband, because they had that in stock. Definitely needed to top up on my cheese, so glad I got that. Got Bubs' mozzarella that he has on his pizza, and I've just seen as well that it's now recyclable, apparently, the wrapping on this, which is great, so that's a good thing. This is my lunch for today because it's Christmas, so I've got to take a sandwich. Over here, just stocking up on nappies for Bubs just to make sure he doesn't run out anytime soon. Got his usual yogurt flake things that he loves. This is the treat for me and my husband for Christmas, because we absolutely love Terry's chocolate orange, so got one of them each. Got some onions, got beans for my chilli. I don't think I'll be making it this week, but we just have to see. At least I actually have it in the cupboard for if I am able to make it. So got black beans, black eyed beans, red kidney beans and haricot beans. The only ones we don't get for a 5-bean chilli are the aduki beans, because they don't actually sell them at Tesco for some reason. Also got some cumin powder because I'd run out. Got a whole wheat pasta because we're still going on with that. Got my popcorn as well to try and be good. Got some tuna because I'm still having my tuna mayo on a jacket, but I plan to try and cut out as much fish as I can next year, because again, that's another resolution I want to try and do, because yeah, it's not great to be eating so much fish. So yeah, and got Biscoff for my husband, some more strawberry bites for Bubs, topping up on my noodles that I'll be having. Got some of these crackers to have with the festive vegan cheese box that my husband got, so can't have cheese without crackers. So I've got some hummus for my husband, topped up on my eggs. We couldn't get my husband's usual crisps, so we had to go with Walker's ones instead, but apparently they're still vegan, I think. Jacket potatoes, because we need to top up on those. Now's the alcohol. So we've got some cranberry juice. This is my usual drink that I have at Christmas. So it's amaretto with cranberry juice. Super, super sweet, but I absolutely love it. And technically it's healthy because, you know, cranberry juice is quite healthy. So that's what I keep telling myself. They didn't do my husband's gin that we asked for. We asked for Limehouse gin, but they didn't have it, so we got this one instead. But it's gin, so it's fine. And also it was going to be, I think it's rosemary and something else, the tonic that we'd ordered. But we've got two of the same one, which is orange and elderflower, which is delicious anyway. So I don't think my husband minds too much. Got some more Name chocolate, vegan chocolate to have with the chili when I eventually make it. And this is another sub as well that we got. They say they're vegetarian, but I'm pretty sure these are vegan. Yes, you can see I've got the vegan approved sign. Yeah, instead of the bird's eye ones that we normally get, these are the ones that they substituted, which is a bit of a pain because Bubs doesn't really like these ones as much as he does the bird's eye ones, but hey ho, can't really do much about it. But yeah, so that's our shop. As you can tell, it's pretty big. Also, that's my Nan stuff over there as well that we've had to top her up on. So in all, this came to £122 something. I didn't actually see how many pence, but yeah, £122. Like I said, I think that's mainly because of the alcohol, and obviously we've had to buy my Nan some washing detergent. So yeah, and obviously nappers as well, and my Nan's nappies. So but yeah, so expensive shop, but hopefully the last one before Christmas. Although I need to go out with my parents this week to actually get the veg and the turkey and my husband's vegan roast, whatever he's going to have for Christmas Day. I still have to do that, but that shouldn't be too much. We're going to split the cost on that one, and my mum's going to get us some Prosecco as well for the day. So but yeah, that's our last Christmas shop. So now I just have to put it all away and try and find the space.
What's this, Baba?
Very
Scary.
Monday morning. As you can probably hear, the washing is on. Just waved off my husband to go into work because obviously he bought his ticket to go into work today because we thought it was going to be a take Bubs to work day, but it didn't end up happening. But what the plan is actually now, we've booked to meet up with Rosie in London. So once she's finished work, she's going to meet up with us in London, central London. We're going to go for a nice Christmas meal together. And my parents are going to be there as well. And also I'm taking Bubs to the British Museum. I'm going to meet my parents there. We're going to have a slow mooch around the British Museum for a couple of hours. But yeah, it's going to be, I'm trying to make it as relaxed for him as possible because obviously it's going to be a late one. So, but he woke up at 7:30 this morning because as my husband got up because he wanted to get some work done before he headed off. So as he got out of bed, Bubs woke up. So we didn't really get to have the lie-in that we were hoping he might have. But yeah. Oh well, but anyway, he's calling for me to go wipe his bum because he's finished on the toilet. So I'll speak to you later.
Oh, I see the house.
You see your house?
Yeah. See, I the house. I'm there. See?
What is it? Whose helmet's that? Oh, bless you. All over the place. Snowman, yeah. That's it. Yeah. Oh, you want another tree as well?
They've all got to be done, haven't they? Oh, is that one for me? Oh, how kind of you. Thank you.
Yeah! Look, all that reindeer food you're just getting everywhere. Hi guys, oh my god, it's just so manic. I can't even remember the last time I actually vlogged. It's just the last few days have just been, you know, when you're just like scrambling to think of things to do, what needs to be done and everything, and yeah, I just can't think. So today is Thursday, Christmas Eve. So it's my mum's birthday tomorrow, they're coming to stay, so I've been trying to get everything done, everything wrapped, because obviously we're hiding all the presents currently in the office. Which is where my mum will be sleeping. So now I need to get all the presents, as you can see. I need to get that all out to be able to make the beds, then I can put the stuff on top. I need to do all that before Bubs gets back from nursery. My husband's just gone to pick him up. I literally spent all of today getting my vlog done because I haven't had a chance this week to do it, because obviously Bubs has been at home and we've been up London and everything. I literally don't think I've actually spoken to you guys properly since ever. I don't think I've actually done like a proper vlog, I don't know. So yeah, very, very busy week. So obviously Monday we went up London, which was emotionally, physically and mentally exhausting because Bubs was just an absolute nightmare trying to run off in London all the time. So yeah, that wasn't fun. Tuesday, what happened Tuesday? I don't even remember anymore. Yep, Tuesday has gone. Yesterday, or no, Tuesday? What did we do Tuesday? I think I went out with my mum. I don't even remember. No, I had to do a lateral flow test for Bubs's Christmas party, which he had yesterday. So I did that. That came back negative, luckily. So that was all good. Yeah, had the Christmas party yesterday, Heartbeat's Christmas party, which was absolutely fantastic. Really pleased we were actually able to go because they had a cancellation at the last minute, so we were able to jump on. Got to see a load of new or old faces that I haven't seen for a while, so that was really nice. Unfortunately, I have tried to book Bubs onto the next term of Heartbeats, but I think people are so desperate to get their kids out and socialising that we've actually missed a spot. So we're now on a waiting list, but whether or not we actually get anything remains to be seen. So I don't know if he will actually be doing the next term. But obviously we have now booked him to do piano classes. He's going to start that in January. But also now just found a kids club that does rugby from a young age. Well, it teaches them some like basic skills, like motor skills that will help when they get older to play rugby, because I don't think they play proper rugby until they're like 11 or something. But at least this is like, it gets him used to like the shape of the ball, it gets him used to sort of like just how the game is played rather than just kicking the ball like in football sort of thing, because he knows football because they do it a lot in nursery. But obviously we're not football fans in this house, we're rugby fans, so so we want him to be more familiar with that game. So yeah, so we're looking to start that in January as well. But yeah, so today it was just me manically trying to get my vlog edited and up, which it's now uploading. I've done my screenshot and everything, so that's fine. My parents decided to pop round because they'd just been to see my nan, so they wanted to talk to us about her, and then I was like, I need to just really get this vlog done, so please can you not or I'll be upstairs while you have a tea and chat downstairs. So they were fine with it, they understood, so that was cool. They've just left, my husband's just left. We've just had a parcel delivered, I think as a present. Is, you know, when it's like, it's obviously for the both of us, but I don't know if the person that's obviously sent it to us has wrapped it, so it was paid for gift wrapping, so I'm apprehensive to open it. But yeah, in terms of wrapping, I've done most of the wrapping. Had a little bit left to do yesterday, tried to get it done, then realised I ran out of sellotape, so now I've got, so what I was going to do last night and now I'm going to have to do tonight to get that done. All of Bubs' stuff is done. The only stuff of his that's not done is stocking fillers, because I went out yesterday. Yeah, yesterday with my parents and managed to find some last minute stocking fillers for Bubs to do, so that's fine. I've got to wrap my niece's presents, and then that's it, I think, in terms of, I'm just looking, we've got all our cards have been sent out, so yeah, it's just a matter of just sorting out this room before Bubs gets home. We've also sorted out his Christmas Eve box, which doesn't shut because the things in here are too big. Like the book that we've got in for Christmas is too big, like the Christmas Eve book we've got in is a bit too big for the box, so I don't know what we're going to do about that. But yeah, so I need to try and get this bed out and sorted before Bubs gets home, which will be in the next 5 minutes, so that's going to be fun. Why do I do this to myself? But anyway, let's see how we get on. Also, I should probably just say, because obviously my mum's birthday tomorrow, we're having an afternoon tea delivered, so I probably won't be speaking to you guys, and then obviously after that it'll be Christmas Day, so I don't know if I will be speaking to you guys before then or during then or whatever, so if not, hope you all have an absolutely lovely Christmas. Obviously you're going to be seeing this after Christmas anyway, but yeah, hope you have a lovely, healthy, safe time, and sending you all the love and best wishes. What is it? That is a special plate for Santa, for you to leave him out a treat in the morning. No, not yet. You can open it later. But you got special Christmas pajamas, and that's a magic key. If you want. But we've got to save it for Santa. That's what you hang on the front door so Santa can get in to deliver all your presents. Yeah. Yeah.
On my images, I went on my images today.
You all ready for Santa in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got your
Exciting.
milk, your mince pie, and your carrot.
Are you hoping to get a lot of prizes?
We've been good.
Yeah, you got to be good though tonight.
Probably the toy.
It's probably a toy.
Yeah.
Mm.
Say put it on the
Yeah.
What's the noise?
I don't know, maybe that's Santa leaving. That's probably just granddad.
What is it?
Ooh.
Concentration.
Has he been? How's the Christmas been?
It's a really nice place, actually.
Should you open the door?
Yeah.
And then... Look at all that!
What's this?
I love it goes to the white box. I think you'll find that's Daddy's. Wow! Start straight away.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at that.
You can play that with Granddad later.
Puzzle.
The dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
What's that one?
That's one of those. That's T-Rex.
What's that one?
That's Fire Archer.
And this is where it gets really hard because some of these are underwater. What's that?
That's one of those.
Pteranodon, yeah.
Definitely.
Look at it, you know me.
He's bigger than you. What is that, Alexander?
Oh my God! Look at that.
What is it?
A monster ball.
Yeah, it is.
Yucky boy.
Yeah, you are a lucky boy.
You are lucky boy with all your presents.
Pajamas?
Yeah, got PlayStation pajamas.
Oh, well, is that it?
That's Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man. That's... What's
War
this?
machine.
War machine. Captain America, Iron Man. What's this?
Rocket.
Rocket. What's this?
Nebula.
None. What's this?
That's Hulk, isn't it? Just before they come in, and then I'll
What, you filming them? I need to vlog my Christmas day.
Does it feel mean, like just pouring them all over the floor? Hi guys, so it's Monday the 27th. I'm trying to remember now, the days all blur into one, don't they, over Christmas. I hope you had a lovely Christmas, however you decided to spend it. Ours was very hectic. As I probably suggested, I can't even remember what I said on the last time I actually vlogged. But see, Christmas Eve was my mum's birthday, so we had an afternoon tea delivered from our favourite afternoon tea delivery person, Little Pinky Vintage Afternoon Tea, I think she's called. I'll say the name of it, I'll leave a picture on the screen or something. But yeah, she did a Christmas special one and it was absolutely amazing. Because everyone was around at the time, I didn't think to take pictures, or I didn't really have a chance to take pictures other than my mum posing with 2 of the hampers. But yeah, the food was absolutely amazing. Obviously it was just hectic with the kids just running around and being excited for Christmas. So yeah, that was that. So yeah, it was nice to see like my sister and my brother-in-law and my nieces and stuff on Christmas Eve. So we exchanged presents then. On Christmas Day, obviously my parents stayed over, so they were here on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So it was a good day. Then my parents stayed and left mid-morning yesterday, which is obviously Boxing Day in the UK. I don't know if other places celebrate Boxing Day, but we do, well, kind of celebrate it over here. But yeah, so basically my parents then went round to my sister's so they could have their Christmas Day with them, sort of thing. So they just left us to it, and basically I made a bubble and squeak. It was my first time I've actually ever made bubble and squeak, so I got a few ideas online because I know like my dad normally does it on Boxing Day, so I thought I would, well, when we were growing up, that's what my dad used to do. So it was always cold meat, bubble and squeak, and pickles, like pickled onions and beetroot and stuff. I'm not really a fan of pickled onions, so we had just had the beetroot. It's still lovely. So yeah, so I made for the first time ever some bubble and squeak, and basically we just took the leftover vegetables that we had from Christmas dinner, which was a bunch of Brussels and some carrots. We ate all the parsnip, so there was none of that left. And yeah, mashed all that up, shoved some garlic and some onion in some goose fat, threw it in the oven in the pan that we were gonna put it in. Then once the potatoes, like we mashed up a load of potatoes, once that was done, mixed it all together, threw it in the oven, and it was actually really nice. I was quite surprised, because like I said, because normally I don't know how to make these things, but I think I did quite well. So yeah, so I finished off the turkey yesterday. I've still got a bunch of pork that I need to eat. We're waiting for our delivery today, so I'm probably going to have that as a sandwich. Also, Christmas Day dinner turned out okay in terms of, I think, yeah, we forgot to actually cook any of the meat on Christmas Eve, and normally we cook at least one of them because we always have pork and turkey. But we literally last minute cooked the pork Christmas Eve because it would have taken because we couldn't have fit both the turkey and the pork in the oven at the same time, so we would have had to cook them individually, and that would take about 6 hours because they were both like 3 hours each. So we thought, right, we'll cook the pork Christmas Eve night, because we stayed up till like midnight anyway, gone midnight, and then we'll cook the turkey in the morning. So we did that and everything worked out fine. So yeah, we had our roasties, although my mum wasn't very impressed with them. She thought we got a cheap bag of potatoes. My mum picked them up though, it's not my fault. Didn't get the Brussels sprout stalk that I normally get, which I was super disappointed about, but the Brussels that we had were still lovely. And fight me if you think that Brussels are not a delicious vegetable, because I absolutely love them. I think they're amazing. Yeah, we had carrots and parsnip, and obviously some Yorkshire puddings as well. So yeah, it all turned out quite a success. Bubs ate none of it, and we had pigs in blankets as well. I think he had the pigs in blankets and a Yorkshire pudding, and then that was all he ate for Christmas dinner. He just massively objected to everything else that was on his plate. So, but yeah, overall it was good. It was just incredibly tiring because, like I said, with Bubs at the moment, he's starting to realise what Christmas is and Santa and everything, so he knows he's getting presents, so he gets all hyper, but he doesn't have the filter that older kids do have, so where they, like, when you tell them to stop, they'll stop. He will just keep going. So yeah, it was incredibly tiring, but it was fun. I'm looking forward to next year when hopefully he'll be a little bit more subdued, but we'll see. But yeah, so it was good overall. I was really pleased with what I got. I got my Middle-earth collection box, which is Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit extended editions in 4K. We actually watched, or we tried to watch all of the Lord of the Rings videos in one go yesterday, but because we started quite late, because obviously my parents were there, we all had to have showers, and then I had to cook my bubble and squeak and stuff. We didn't actually start watching them till 1 o'clock. So we actually finished at 1 o'clock, like we had to give up at 1 o'clock halfway through Return of the King, so we wasn't unfortunately able to watch them all, which I'm really depressed about, so I might see if we can try and do it later in the week maybe. But yeah, so that was that. And my husband also got us both a 23andMe set, which I've been wanting to do for ages. I did the Ancestry one a good few years ago now, and I always find it super interesting when I get updates back. Like, I always thought I had Anglo-Saxon, like mostly Anglo-Saxon sort of ancestry, but it turns out, like, from doing like the Ancestry DNA test thing, that I'm actually probably more Viking than I am Anglo-Saxon. So that was really interesting, because I always thought like my husband had more Viking because he's from the north, and obviously the north of England had more of like the Viking influence than we did down south. Down south it was more Anglo-Saxon. So yeah, I found that really interesting. Although, to be fair, because of where I'm from, there was a lot of Viking raids and a lot of battles with Vikings, like between the Anglo-Saxons and the Vikings. So, you know, that's probably where it comes from. But yeah, 23andMe I think delves into it a bit more, because with my mum's side of the family, we know there's a Jewish link, but we don't really know anything about it other than the fact we, like, my mum's maiden name was Isaacs, and it was changed during the war. This was the story we were told. It was changed during the war because they were worried about Hitler coming over and like winning and then wanting to just annihilate the Jews. But when you look into it, and the shoddy way that my great-grandparents did it, they basically just crossed out my nan's, like, who is on my nan's birth certificate, they basically crossed out Isaacs and put Reeve instead. So Yeah, but it turns out the whole reason for it was, or this is what I've come to the conclusion of, because it wasn't during the war that they changed it. They changed their names like way back. My great-granddad was a British boxer and he became quite prominent at the time. It's like during like just before the First World War, and he had a cousin who was basically a Broadway star, and she changed her name because I have a feeling because of the Jewish thing. I don't know precisely because she never said anything about it. She's actually got an autobiography and I need to read it properly to see if there's anything about it in there. But yeah, she would have been Ada Isaacs, I think, but she actually changed her name to Ada Reeve. And like, yeah, she had a really successful Broadway career. Like obviously she was on the London theatre scene for quite a few years, like during Jack the Ripper time as well, but then she moved over to New York, I think, with her husband and became like massive on the New York theatre scene at the time. But yeah, and I think it was because of her celebrity and her fame that my great-granddad decided that he was going to change his surname to the same name, because obviously he wanted to try and ride a bit on her fame. So yeah, that's kind of the conclusion I came to. So and the fact that, yeah, they just really crappily just like scribbled out their original surname and just put Reeve on there. And my nan didn't even realise, she didn't know. It was only when my dad was helping her go through stuff after my granddad died that she actually realised that was what happened. My nan just was a hoarder. She just collected things, and obviously it would have been in her mum's collection, like my great nan, because my nan looked after my great nan until she died. She lived with her until she died. So yeah, it's just so funny. So yeah, so that's basically all I know about the Jewish sort of link with my family. And from what I know with 23andMe, they can actually say like specifically that sort of stuff in terms of, I don't know if they call it like tribes or like sects or whatever, or like just a sort of different type of Jew that my family are from. I'm assuming it's Northern European Jew, because the most I know about my family on that side is that they came over, the furthest back I could look, like with my dad's family, I've been able to, if it's accurate, I've been able to find them going back to like 15th century southeast England, and they haven't moved around a lot at all. They've mainly stayed around London because obviously that's where the work is, and they were farm labourers as well for like hundreds of years. So on my dad's side, yeah, I've been able to go back to the 15th century, like I said, if that's accurate. But with my mum's side, I've only been able to go back to the 1820s, I think it is, because they got a boat over from, I'm pretty sure it was Amsterdam. That was where it said that they originally came from. But obviously I don't think they're actually from Amsterdam. I think that's just where they got the sort of transfer over to England. So I'm kind of like, I just don't know that part. So that's always intrigued me, and I've always been determined to find out more. So hopefully 23andMe would actually be able to help with that. So yeah, that would be good. And obviously it's just really interesting to see like different traits, anything that I might sort of have. Like you can find, what is it, like my husband always talks about the fact like people that can curl your tongue, if you have like certain things in your genes, like it's more likely that you can do things like that. So like I think that's what my husband's more interested in, but for me it's always been the ancestry side. So yeah, so we've done the test, we just have to send them off, but obviously because today and tomorrow was a bank holiday, it's going to be a while before we'll hear anything. But if you guys want me to do a separate video on the ancestry side of things, then do let me know, because like I said, it's always interested me. I spent a fortune on ancestry stuff, like when I was still working. That's how I managed to find out so much about my family, is because I just spent an absolute fortune on research. One day I would hope to be able to afford an actual genealogist, like go back and look at everything so I can get like a proper family tree sorted. Anyway, I think I've talked enough because it's nearly 15 minutes long, this video. So final week of the year, but I will talk about that in the next video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, I hope you had a lovely Christmas. I'm trying to think, I'll probably talk about Bubs' stuff that he got for Christmas in the next video, because it's just toys he got mainly, and lots of pyjamas. So I think next week we're just going to be spending time sorting that stuff out. If it weren't raining, we'd be sorting out the garden, but it's raining, so yeah. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on social media, all the links will be down below. And on that note, I'll say love you guys, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye.